What's up guys, it's your boy Ru and we are back for another Kiseki video. In this one, we're going to talk about 4 characters that are confirmed to reappear in Calvard, as well as some fun facts afterwards. The first 2 we've got up to bat is this couple right here, Jack and Hall from Trails in the Sky the Third. Now this is their previous imaging, and now they're in-game character modeling. Remember, this is all in-game what I'm showing you guys. Well, not all. This right here is in-game. We got Jack here, nice and dolled up, and then we got Hall, nice and dolled up. So if you've been following my content, you already know, but if you're a recent sub or you're watching my video for the first time, I have actually only played from Cold Steel and on. So I haven't played any of the Soro no Kiseki games, any of the Trails in the Sky games, and I haven't played any of the Crossbow games. Only CS1 through CS4 and Hajimari. I briefly read about it. Basically, this guy is actually the main character, the MC of the Gambler Jacks, the book. They're both gamblers. They actually live in the eastern quarter of Calvard. They just appeared in Liberal. So if you're into them, there you go. For me personally, I have no attachment to these 2 characters, and honestly I have no interest whatsoever, really. If I'm being perfectly honest with you guys. If I'm missing something that's important, feel free to come at me in the comments. Like, feel free, because I'm clueless to these 2. You know what I mean? Most of you guys should know this, right? Because he did appear in CS4, but we've got Cao Lee, the White Orchid Dragon, which was teased multiple times that he was going to appear, right? Like, for example, in this promo art of basically what's behind this right here is Rouran, and that promo art we had of him in the eastern quarter. Right here, we see this guy walking who looks similar to Cao Lee, and yeah, it's definitely Cao Lee. So it's confirmed now. We had theories, it was teased, but now it's official, it's confirmed. The White Orchid Dragon is going to appear in Calvard. He's in his pose, his striking pose, which we've seen, he always does this right before he's about to body someone up, clap someone up. So he's ready to throw down, he's ready to get into action. And then we've got the shady guy over here with this hoodie. So clearly they're doing some sort of underground work, some sort of undercover, right? But the main question is, are they standing in our way? Are they standing in the way of Bon Arcred and his Spriggan work? Right here, he's mentioning SSS and Yin. Why is he mentioning SSS and Yin? Is it connected to his work that he's doing here? Because clearly he's working. Now, for the final character, this lady right here, Kilika Rouran. Hopefully I pronounced that right. Kilika Rouran. Now, I'm really excited to meet her, because she is actually the one that taught Angelica Taito. She's the master that Angelica was talking about, right? Talking about she had a master who's roaming around the continent, traveling around. That's her, right here. I love her design a lot. She's still no Judith, don't get me wrong. Judith is Queen of Calvard. It's not gonna change. My mind cannot be changed. If y'all didn't see my shorts, go ahead and feel free to watch that. And yeah, y'all get the drill. Right, that smirk is not her being in front of her boy toy having a good time. You know what I mean? That's not what this is. No. This smirk is telling me she's up to something. She actually used to be the aide for Rocksmith. Rocksmith being the former president of Calvard before Roy Gramhart took over. Right here, we can see she's mentioning Sid. I have no idea what these other stuff means. Maybe she's just introducing herself. I have no idea. But she's mentioning Sid right here. Why is she appearing in Calvard? Coincident timing to when Rocksmith is no longer president and Roy Gramhart is coming into presidency of the Republic. She just happens to appear. You're gonna tell me this is all of a sudden, just out of nowhere. She didn't want to appear in Cold Steel 4 and help Rocksmith during the whole issues with the war, right? With the World War. But the whole entire freaking Zamirian continent was about to burn into ashes. But she didn't want to show up. She didn't want to show up and provide any aid. No. She wants to show up now, after Hajimari, after everything that happened in Hajimari, after Roy Gramhart takes over for Rocksmith. So what is her role going to be? And I really want to meet this character. Before I go into the fun facts, the little tidbits I want to talk to you guys about, I wanted to play this clip right here. I did upload this as a short, so I uploaded all these clips, the gameplay clips, and this as well as shorts, just in the beginning of the day, because for you guys to at least see it. We're inside a building. We leave the building. Boom! Look at that! Will y'all look at that? We're in a building. We're leaving the said building. And we're out! Just like that. Nice and smooth. Once again, let's see it one more time. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. So I am thinking that in and definitely out is smooth, nice, easy, seamless transitions, which I love for adventuring. I did break down the gameplay clips that were shown during the stream in a separate video, which I will leave the link down in the description down below in case y'all missed that. Definitely go check that out. Let's go ahead and talk about these fun facts while praising and appreciating our queen, Judith Ranster. I'm pretty sure most of you guys would have guessed this. Like, I definitely assumed this was the case, and it is confirmed now that this is not the only Calvard game. There is going to be more. Kondo did not specify as far as how many there's going to be. It could be 2, it could be 3, it could be 4, who knows. So I'm really glad that we get to follow their journeys for more than one game. I'm a huge fan of that. What I'm really curious to know is, are they going to follow what they do with the Hajimari? I would love to see a Erebonian Calvard mix game. I would love to see that. To see what would happen in a game where it's like has both Erebonian and Calvard in it, because you gotta remember they have a lot of history of tension. Have everybody like the Erebonian cast interact with the Calvard cast? Guys, Sarah, Valestine, the silver-haired MILF, and Judith, all in one game, all in one screen, all in one party. Oh, I'm so here. I'm there for that. Oh, absolutely. I'm definitely there for that. And this right here, this actually, sorry, I had to get a quick look. I haven't been staring at her, and I had to get a quick glance at her real quick, because otherwise she's going to punish me with her whip. And if y'all don't know, if y'all have gotten hit by her whip, it hurts a lot, okay? So you don't want to disobey her orders. You don't want to tick her off. Do not disrespect the queen. So Kuro no Kiseki is going to have more text dialogue than Hajimari, and that pisses me off because it's in freaking Japanese. So now I gotta hold my phone with the Google Translate for all of these dialogues. Like, bro, my shoulder's gonna hurt. The third and final fun fact, which this right here is this can be a little bit I feel like conflicting among the fandom. There's actually going to be dialogue options, and depending on the option you choose, your path will differentiate. The story will diverge depending on your choice. So if it's the side quests that have the dialogue differentiating the story, I'm fine with that. That I'm okay with. But if the main key story events have dialogue scenarios that can change and just make the story diverge into different paths, making the game end in alternate endings, kind of like how Final Fantasy is sometimes. Like Final Fantasy X, I believe, has alternate endings, if I remember correctly. Persona 5 has alternate endings. Like, if it's going to do something like that I'm not a fan of. Because what the heck is the second game going to be? How's the second game going to start? I've seen a lot of people complain on Twitter because of how CS4's ending was, and I don't agree at all. In my personal opinion, y'all can let me know how you guys feel about this in the comments, but in my personal opinion, CS4 is not alternate endings. I don't consider CS4 having alternate endings. It's one ending. The reason why I'm saying it like this is because of Hajimari. Now, I'm not going to go into any spoilers, right? This is not spoilers here. This is just, I'm going to try to be as vague as possible. Now, CS4, you have the ending where Rin dies, right? Where he basically dies and he can't hold in Ishmelga. Essentially, the power is taking over him, the curse is taking over him, and he dies, right? But if you did that quest with the question mark quest against the that dragon, that holy beast dragon, I can't freaking remember his name, man. If you did that, then you have the actual ending, to where the whole kumbaya, the Hakuna Matata, everything is all hunky-dory, right? Kuro survives, Rin survives, Milliam survives, that whole nice ending. Oliver gets married to his waifu, and then that whole thing happens. That's the normal ending, but I don't consider that ending where Rin dies as an alternate ending like most people do. I consider that an actual ending. The reason why I say that is because that event, that sequence is actually relative to Hajimari. Like, it's not a loose end. It doesn't have any irrelevance. It's actually relevant to Hajimari, which is why I consider that one ending. Y'all can let me know how you feel about that down below, especially if you played Hajimari. Let me know how you guys feel about what I just said. The stories diverging is more like that, I'm okay with, but if it's actually like alternate endings like what you see in Persona 5 or Final Fantasy X, I'm hoping that's not the case. Anyways, that's it for this one. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a great day, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.